usually somebody in your family who's going to shit on you first. You know, going to think they can just do you any kind of way because you got their blood running through your veins. Well, see, that never did work with me, and it never will. They're just sorry motherfuckers, whether they got my blood running through their veins or not. But what I wanted to talk about is this fucking country that indoctrinates people from an early age with Christianity, with the Pledge of Allegiance, standing up in the school every morning from childhood, telling you should honor the fucking military, you should honor the police. It's just bad goddamn advice. You know, let's face it, those uniforms isn't what makes those motherfuckers. Hell, I wear cowboy clothes, and I'm no fucking cowboy. So the uniform's not what makes these motherfuckers. That's why you have to use your brain. You know, it's called thought. Have a thought. Think about shit. Look at all these supposed military veterans turned into terrorists. They didn't just turn into terrorists overnight. And these fucking police, they didn't turn into terrorists just overnight. They've been that way. Even with the uniforms on, they were terrorist motherfuckers. No good. And some people gets mad at me because I say, well, I'm not just going to honor somebody because they're wearing a goddamn uniform. I got to get to know somebody. I got to know that they're worthy of me honoring their fucking asses. Otherwise, I'm not just honoring them just because. I'm not going to stand up for the goddamn national anthem just because. If I had young kids, I wouldn't have them standing up for the national anthem just because. I wouldn't want my fucking kids being indoctrinated into anything other than critical goddamn thinking, having a goddamn thought, being good to their goddamn fellow human beings, not being a cruel and heartless motherfucker. So for you people that say this, don't let them indoctrinate you fucking kids. Make you kids think. That's just the way it ought to be. And if you've got a thought, you'll know that I'm right. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other, because that's all the fuck you've got.